If you are under the age of 18 and are watching this video, please stop now. This content was not intended for you. Hey everybody, it's Tamika and I am here to make a cute little project planner with you guys. This is another one of my design team projects for Shabby Art Boutique. I will have the link down below in the description box. I'm not sure if enrollment or membership is open at the time, but she also has an Etsy shop if you want to try to grab some of her digital files. So today we're working with Whimsy Roses. So I've already gone ahead and printed out my papers that I was going to use for, or that I am going to use for this project. The paper that I print on is KOALA's inkjet matte photo paper. You guys know I haul this all the time. I buy it. I've purchased it when I've run out. I am a designer for KOALA, so I'll have a link down below if you guys are wanting to try this paper. It is awesome for printing. I use it on my inkjet printer, so it comes out amazing. So this file is loaded. This is a file that's digital. Well, it's a digital file. It's loaded with planner stuff, journal stuff, 8.5 by 11 full sheets, pockets, die cuts, all the works. So I'm excited. This is just project one. I do have 3 ideas that I want to do with this paper, so because it's just up my shabby alley. So anyway, what I did was, this comes like this. Well, I printed it on a letter paper, letter size, so that equals about 5 by 7 when you fold it over. So it comes already with these double sides like this. So it's project planner and then the shopping list on the other side. So do with it what you will. But what I'm going to do is use it as a project planner, and I'm going to have the project information listed here. So project, source, date, description, materials. If I have an image or anything to put here, probably won't, but I can kind of say, see YouTube channel, so and so and so for inspiration, if that's what I got the inspiration from. And then here is what I'll need, or what my ideas are for the project. So let's just say I'm making, say I'm going to make another advent calendar, like the one that I did, my other project for her. And then I say, for here, I'm going to need these many. I'm going to need some eyelets. I'm going to need, of course, scissors, tape, glue. I'm going to need a die cut of some sort. So this is like the big shopping list of what I'm going to do. If I'm going to laminate something, I need my foils and what foils I'm going to use, blah, blah, blah. So that's my shopping list. And if I have to purchase anything I can purchase, I could put that here. There's also a part of this planner, there's also internet shopping, thing like this that says internet shopping too. So, and then on the back, this is actually another single sheet. I just printed it, and I just noticed I printed it upside down. Sure did, but you can only tell because there's this bird. Otherwise, you couldn't. But I printed it upside down. Anyway, but on the back, you see here the shopping list. What I'm going to do is go into detail of my project. I write down all the details. I sketch out my projects. I do little drawings and even create it in 3D, like sloppily, like scratch paper, hot glue it together, you know, just see how it looks. So definitely a need for me to do this. And so I'll put my project informations, measurements, and things like that on the back. And so I've cut out 10, so I can have 10 projects, sheets or sets available off top. I know for sure 3 are going to be with this project. Well, 2, because this is 1. I'm not going to put it here, but so I have room for 7, 8 more, if I want to, and I can always load it, do more, or add to it, or create another one. So I've already gone ahead and cut the other sheets already. So I figure to prep, I'll just show you what I do to cut. I'm using my big dog here because I was cutting 3 sheets at a time. So this will be super easy. I really like this guillotine, or no, this trimmer. So I just line it up exactly where I want it to go. And I just leave the tiniest of border, like sketchy, skip, tiny border, if any, on the sides. And that's how I did all of them, so I can make sure they stay as close as possible in size. I don't want to have to go through with like my razor blade and have to trim off anything and do all that after stuff. I don't like doing that. It takes too much time. So I have that, and I'm just gonna fold this over, but I'm gonna do that in a second. While I have my trimmer out, I'm gonna cut down my pages of and this is part of another journal, these pages. So look how pretty this journal would be. But I'm gonna reprint it so I can put it in another project. But right now I'm gonna use this as a front for my project planner that I'm making right now. And I'm actually just using one side on this particular one. Make sure I get it right. And I'm using this particular sheet. So pretty. Teas and birds, teacups and roses, and just, it's like Carrie Ann was in my head when she created this paper. I saw this sneak peek in the design team group. I was like, oh my God, when do we get our hands on that? Couldn't wait. So I'm going to cut out three more actually sheets. I'm going to do this one, and this one. I'm going to cut that out and I'll be back. All right, so I'm done cutting these pieces out. So I'm going to put those to the side. These are from the Dollar Tree. Sometimes they're all, you can find them all white. And during this Christmas time, you can find them in a bunch of colors. So what I want to use this for is the backing to my cover. Because the layer paper is 48 pounds. And I want to make sure that it's stable to hold, just the cover things I'm going to put on it. So I'm going to layer this paperboard. It's just light enough and just sturdy enough to be able to hold stuff down. So I have the heavyweight chipboard. I'll have this link. I always have this link down below in the description box. If you guys are interested about this off Amazon. It is sturdy. So I have two cut at 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. And then I have my paperboard cut at 5 by 7. And then I have a strip that's cut to 1 inch by 7 1/4. And then I have a leftover strip that fits. I probably would want to cut this a little bit longer, but I didn't have an extra spare piece that was long enough to cut it down, and I didn't want to break open another chipboard. So you probably want to just make it maybe 3/4 of an inch. This is gonna have to do. But yeah, I would like it to be a little bit bigger, but this will be fine. I think that'll work. So we have all of this cut out. Put that over here. And then now, here we have our covers. And now all we need to do is fold over these sheets and give them a good score. So I'm just going to fold them over because I cut them all, almost all the exact same. They should all fit nicely. So I'm just going to match the ends and let the chips fall where they may. Give it a light press. So that's how that'll look. Shopping list. And then all of the details of my project. And then the project planner. That's that. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these. All right. I got them all done. Nice and neat. Nearly perfect lineup. So happy about that. All right. I'm going to use some cardstock here. I'm going to grab some tape and lay my double-sided tape. This tape is from, obviously you can see, it's Elizabeth Craft designed. I was on her design team as well, and I do have a bunch of this tape. It works really well, and that's a 1/2 inch tape. So you guys have seen me and other people do this so many times. I'm just going to line up the tape with the edge of another piece of paper. And I'm going to take the larger, the 1 inch piece the spine. I'm going to cover this up with the tape. I'm going to use this 1/4 inch piece for this side. And we're going to line it up with the opposite and the opposite spine, or this particular page just underneath. We're going to line it up with that. Make sure I got that right. Okay. Just adhere that down. We'll take the other 2 pieces and put them here on the side, leaving about 1/8 of an inch gap. Okay, so now you should have something that looks like this. I left a little bit of a border all around the edges. I went over it with a little scoring tool, and then I just mitered the edges. I have 2,677 pair of scissors, and I can't find anything but my fussy cutting scissors. And I don't want to use those because I need them to stay sharp and alert to fussy cut. So I don't know. I don't know where they disappear to. I know I've seen my husband in the bathroom with them doing something. I don't know. I've had to catch people stealing my stuff quite a few times, especially my sewing shears. If I catch you cutting plastic or paper with my sewing shears, it's on. It's on site. Okay, so just add tape all around the edges here and fold in this bottom. Do the same thing to the other side. Okay. Crease this a bit. Not too hard, not too fast. Just make sure that they can fold over. Okay. And now we're going to do the edges here. I like to start in the middle. This corner straightened out. Okay, let's do the other one. I'll prep that a little bit. All right, not too shabby. Not yet, anyway. That's what we have so far. And then now we're just going to lay some paper on the inside to match, to cover this inside up. So measure your paper. I always go just about to the end, leaving just a little bit over, and then I fill in the other piece. So I'm going to do that right now. And I'm going to use my Chic gun for this part. And I'm going to just try to find my spine here. Oh, shoot. I did it too hard. Oh, my God. I'm not doing this over. Be careful. I dug in that way too hard. I was a smidge rough there. And then just go ahead and bend everything over. There you go. You have your front and your inside. I'm going to cover this inside up with those pieces that we cut earlier. And that should match perfectly. Pretty as a picture. Next, we're going to grab our folded papers and our little strip. I'm going to cover this strip up in some paper just to the edge. We're only covering the top, so no overlapping or wrapping. Now we just have this strip here. So what we're going to do is take some twine. This is just some cotton twine from the Dollar Tree. Like, seriously, do they not want us to open it? Where does this start? It's like trying to find where's Waldo. I'm just going to make it start right there. And we're going to pull them, or pull a piece in between each sheet. And then leave a little bit hung over so that you at least want like an inch hung over the edge. Like that. Oh, I don't have any scissors, and I'm not going to cut this with this knife. Oh my gosh, where are my scissors? We're not gluing anything permanently on the sheets. So we're just going to add this. We're going to add this little string to all of the sheets with about an inch, inch and a half hangover on both sides. All right. We made it do what it do. All right. Get these all lined up evenly. Pull these strings all the way down to the bottom. Just going to grab a clip. Hold that together so that these lines are flat, flush. And then what we're going to do, this isn't big enough. Oh, it might be. This is going to be a struggle. I honestly should get a bigger piece. Ugh. Fine. I'll cut a bigger piece. That's going to be too skinny. This is just a little bit smaller than an inch, so it'll fit inside the spine. Now, with the pattern piece facing towards the spine, we want to essentially just glue these strings to the back. Now, we can cut them shorter. Obviously, we just want to make sure that they hang over the edge. But what I like to do first is put some tape on the back, at the top, and at the bottom. Kind of help it out a little bit. Now you can start to lay your strings really close together to the back a piece. Pull tight. And make sure you're going in order. Got that on there. Now we're going to do the other side. We have that on there. So now what I'm going to do is pick these up. And I'm going to spread some glue. And then I'm going to lay it down. And then cut off the extra with a pair of sharp scissors. And we're going to repeat on this side. Now, we're going to take this whole thing and then we're going to put it here on the spine. That's why you want to make sure you don't have any dangles left out. This one's, I'm going to go ahead and glue this down just a little bit more. Smooth it out as best you can. Okay. Now we're just going to add globs of hot glue. Try not to get too close to the edge so that it doesn't ooze out. Now, if you're doing anything fancy, this is the time that you want to do it. If you're adding ribbon or something like that. So I'm actually going to add some lace. I have some white lace. And I have some pink lace. I'm also going to add a little bit of this chiffon ribbon. Just going to take a little bit of double-sided tape, put it on here, and then I'm going to make sure it's not in the crease here. I want to make sure it stays in the middle. And now we can just add our pieces. Try not to make anything bulky. And then I'm going to take a little bit of, all of these things are optional. You could just add your piece to here and be done. But like I said, if you want to be extra, you do these things. So now we're ready for the glue. So go quick. So make sure you're very generous with it. Oh, shoot. It's squirting everywhere. No, I squirted. It had a spurt moment. It just squirted out. It's the weirdest thing. All right. I'll try to fix it later. But add your glue. Get it in place. Make sure it's center. And hold it. I can't believe my glue gun just squirted out like that. Give it some pressure. Anything oozes, grab it while it's hot. All right. Now let's fix this situation in the front. There's some glue. The spurt happened in the front. It just went everywhere. That's just the best I can do. And you know what? I'm just going to leave it. And then I'm going to say what happened. My glue gun decided to spit. But anyway, look how flat this lays. So nice. You have, look at that. Just a flat project planner. I love this method. So I could put a picture up here. I mean, to cover this up, but I'm not going to. So shopping list, we can talk about whatever it is that we're going to do. And then the project, finish, done. Continue on with the rest of the flow as normal. Look how cute it is. So pretty. So for the back, I'm just going to add some cardstock from the paper collection, because it's going to be laying down. There's nothing to see here, folks. Let me add that right on here. Easy peasy. I forgot to cut a middle piece, which I will do now. Just going to add this to the spine. All right, that looks nice and cute. I'm going to take that leftover piece that we cut in half from the chiffon, from the spine earlier. Cut it in half. And lay that up there. Oh, I should have did that before I laid the paper. But I think I can still make it work. Just need a little peek in here. And then we can add this in there. And add that back. No harm done. And this will help keep the book closed, which I will tie right and now. We can set this aside for now. Now we can work on our cover. That should be an exact match. Just going to add some tape to the back. Remember, this is the gift box. It's like paperboard. So it's in between cardstock and chipboard. So you can get a little weight without the bulkiness. Okay. And I'm just going to attach this to this board. Perfect. I love this as it is, to be honest. I really would just put this on here and be done. But I'm not. I'm going to add a little water to this little cup here. I'm going to take this satin acrylic paint in the color Egg. This came from Target. Put under here. And I'm just going to wash around the edges. I hope I was in frame. If not, you should see me now. Some dry brush. I don't want too much water. You can also do this with a wipe. Trying to bring in the cream color that's in the paper and create kind of like a fade around the border here. We're blending. It's cute. I'm going to blend some more at the top though. You see why I backed it up with the paperboard? Make sure that it can stay intact. We'll move that to the side for now. And then also with the collection, she has words, pink, mint. I think she has another large pink one. But I'm going to use this mint colored one to tie in some more of the mint. And then I'm going to cut out, actually, just use my little knife here. This is a new piece for me. Well, it's almost a year. I don't use it that much, so I feel like it's new. This was breast cancer month special edition, and I got it off Amazon. I'll link it, but I love it. I use it for my woodworking too, with my doll stuff. By the way, side note, if you want to follow me on Mika's Minis, I'll link the TikTok and the YouTube down below. I make cute little doll stuff. It's a new channel, so feel free to join in. So we're going to do, there's so many words on here. We're going to do create, handmade, inspiration ideas. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to cut these out. Have that cut out. And, of course, I'm going to take my scissors. Oh no. I'm going to take these scissors and rough up all of the edges of these little words. Aren't those so cute? I love it. All right. I'm going to do the same thing to the edges of this panel here. Gorgeous. I'm going to start with the die cuts. I cut all of these out in my Silhouette Cameo. I just took a night and just put a shadow on all of them and group them together or resize some of them, not all, and then cut them all out. Oh, before we do that, I'm going to get this part started. So I printed out some more die cut or some more elements on shrink film, and this is the brand that I buy. I just purchased another one today because this is my last sheet. So we don't want to be in a position where we don't have anything. We have an idea. So I ordered some more off Amazon. I will link that as well. And I've already put my marks on it so that the machine can read it. It's dry. It's been sitting since I started this video. I'm just going to load it and cut it. While you guys were away and that was cutting, I went ahead and just did a template of how I was going to lay everything out. So that's ready to go. But first, we're going to get these removed and get them heated. Okay, so I got these all out. I'm going to punch a little hole. Punch little holes in them. Now, the good thing about this is you can put this in the oven, but you can also do it with your heat tool. So, I don't know which ones I'm going to use. I'm just going to heat them all since I'm here, and I'll be back. All right, this is how they all turned out. Super cute. So guess what they're going to be? Dangling off the side of the book. Yay! Let's get the charm put together really quickly here. And I have some jump rings. I got to move my new set over this way. It has the little case that go to it. I showed you guys. So it's sitting on its own shelf. It's these. But I need it over here in these drawers. Otherwise, I'm going to grab for the old rusty stuff. And we have the little twine that we put on here earlier to hook it through. So all we have to do is add the charms. Let's thread that through. And then we have just a little dangle. Feel free to add more. So I have some of this eyelash trim from years ago, as well as this years ago. I think these were both Dollar Tree. And then I have the lace that was left over from the earlier part that I cut in half. So I'm just gonna literally lay these down. So randomly. And then we can put the eyelash trim on. Just gonna put another row on here. Put this lace on. Let that settle. Now I have my die cuts here. It's gonna go up here. Just gonna add dimensionals to that. Put that up there. And then I have this little cute little rose cluster that I'm gonna put at the bottom. Down there. There's another little rose. Can I call you Rose? Can I call you Rose? All right. This is gonna go here. I got another little rose here. A little teacup. Where did I have this teacup? Oh, it was right there. I'm gonna put 2 on here so it could be a little bit higher. Oh my gosh, I hope I was on frame. I hate when I do that. Kind of break up the monotony of all the roses. Put the bow on here. And then we have, I don't want it to be like flat. I want it to still kind of be a little crunchy. Put the glue in the middle of this here. Okay, I have some German glass glitter. I'm going to put some in some, just some little spots. That just looks so pretty. I have some Spectrum Noir in a jar. Just gonna go over a couple of the bits with a little shimmer. And there we have our cover. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. I'm going to add a little pink. to the edges here. I'm just going to color the edges here a little bit. All right, and with the addition of those little black sprays, we are done. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. This is so cute. Look at the shine, the shimmer. Splendid. All right, now we just attach it to the book. Hopefully this time my glue gun won't spurt out. All right, guys, I hope you like what I created. I hope you'll try it. Don't forget to check out all the links for the things that I mentioned, things that I purchased on Amazon. Check out KOALA for the print paper, my breast cancer cutting knife, my printing machine, and last but certainly not least, the one who brought us all the loveliness, Carrie Ann at Shabby Art Boutique. That link will be down below, as well as her Etsy shop. All right, if you have a second, take a second. Please like this video and let me know what you think down in the comment section. And if you're new here, take a wander through my videos, and if it's something that you're interested in, consider hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell button so you can be notified when I upload videos. All right, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.